Hello, good day and good evening to everybody. My name is Scott Peggy and I'm a life trainer. And to the glory of God, I'm a coach on Forex. And what I do is I give people training online that will help them scale and grow on the actually in the online space, which is Forex particularly. So why are we here today? We are here to take you on Forex trading, meaning that whether you have good knowledge of Forex, you have zero knowledge of Forex, this class is meant for you. You can come here and scale with the idea of Forex. So, what we are going to do here today is this section of the beginner's class. We have actually four sections. And the sections are day one, day two, day three, and day four. Now, I want to say something briefly. This is the beginner's class. And in this beginner's class, we're going to have 4 days of this training. So I will advise you to sit back, chill with a cup of tea, and enjoy this training. Let's start. You might probably be wondering, what is your scheme of work like for the beginner's class? For your beginner's class, your scheme of work for the one, we'll be looking into introduction to Forex trading. We'll be looking into introduction to Forex trading. Day two, they will now talk about exchange rates. We look into fundamental, technical, and sentimental analysis. Then day two, which is tomorrow, we'll dive into pips, lots, leverage, charting softwares, brokers, and traders. Day three, which will be on Wednesday, we look at meta trader 4 and 5. We look at partial closing. We look at trade stopping. We look at swing trading. Then finally, we look at hedging. Day four, we look at my fxbook.com. We look at investing.com. We look at Forex Factory. We look at WAP. We look at false breakout. Day one. What's day one? Let's start. Forex is actually known as FX and it's the largest financial market where currency are bought, sold, and exchanged for one another, like the stock market. And it is one of the most actively traded markets in the world, with an average of 5 to 5.2 trillion dollars daily. And in the financial markets, we trade forex 245, meaning that we trade from Mondays to Fridays. And it's only crypto I know you trade 247 from Mondays to Sundays. And the major financial centers for forex are London, New York, Tokyo, Zurich, Frankfurt, Hong Kong, Singapore, Paris, and Sydney, depending on the exchange active during a specific time. One can distinguish between 3 trading sections, and the sections are Asia, European, and America. Are you with me? So let's proceed. What do you actually do in the forex market? You either buy or you sell in the forex market. I repeat, what do you do in the financial market? You buy or you sell. Now, in the forex market, we have several activities that can go on there. You can buy forex pairs. You can also sell forex pairs. You can buy cryptocurrency. You can also sell cryptocurrency. Are you with me? So that's that. So the two major things we said that is done in forex is you either buy or you sell. And when you buy, it's an indication of the bull which you see there. And when you sell, it's also an indication of the bear which you are seeing here. Who trades forex? we have three major sections or bodies that actually trade forex. The major body that is responsible for trading forex are the central banks. The central banks are the first set of banks that trades forex. Example of central banks, welcome, welcome, I can see you. Example of central banks are European Central Bank, Central Bank of Nigeria, Bank of England, Bank of Canada. Now, the commercial banks and the investment banks, they also trade forex. But these banks are EcoBank, Keystone Bank, Polaris, JP Morgan Chase, so on and so forth. Are you? And the next one we look at is the investment manager and hedge fund. And the last one we look into are the multinational corporations. The multinational corporations are those people that also trade forex. They are those that will tell you that bring your money to the financial market and will help you trade with the money. Individual investors are you and I. You and I that will look at it like how much do we have to put in the market. But thank God for the broken firms. With the help of the broken firms, there's every tendency that you can successfully trade in the financial market because the broking firm acts as a third party between you and I have a flow chart. This flow chart is a good example of what the market is. The central bank, the central bank is actually in the middle. The major bank is actually after the central bank, and the central bank we know are European Central Bank, Bank of Canada, Bank of England, Bank of Japan. Those are the central bank. Now, if you look at it, these banks are actually in the center of this flow chart, meaning that they are the major branch. They are the major body of forex. The other banks you see, which are the major banks, are exactly like the commercial banks. And these are the Keystone Bank, the Echo Bank, Zenith, Ciba, Assets, all these banks you see. That's one reason why Forex will be legit from now to next 10 years or next 1 million years. Why? Because all these banks, they trade Forex. The fact they make their profit from it. And should I shock you? They're actually big bosses that trade Forex in the headquarters. Are you with me? They trade them to see their profit. That's why sometimes banks can still do it, having some profits. Are you with me? Because they trade all these bodies. Are you there? Now, after the major bank, another I want us to look at is the market makers. The market makers are the brokers. Who are the brokers? The brokers are those that serve as the intermediary between you and I. They will come and they will tell you that, okay, this is how we want to do it in the financial market. Are you with me? And the brokers, everything they do in the financial market is always successful. Are you with me? So, and I can tell you that there is also now brokers as we speak. But should I tell you one shocking thing? One shocking thing now is you have to be careful to know the right broker you can trade with. Are you with me? You have to be careful to know the right broker you trade with. The next one we look into is currencies. The next one we look into is currencies. Now, a currency is a fiat which a country spends. A currency is a fiat which a country spends. And a very good example of all these currencies of two parts. We have the base currency and we have what? The quote currency. Are you there? We have the base currency and we have what? The quote currency. The base currency is actually the first currency that that is the first listed currency, and it is the second, and it is the first currency pair which you see. For instance, when you see a currency pair like Euro USD, the first currency which you are seeing there is the base currency. The first currency which you are seeing here is the base currency, and the base currency stands for euro. USD. USD is United States dollars, and that stands as the quote currency. That's why quote currency is stated as the second currency pair, or the second currency is called the quote currency. And one thing you must know about these things is if you don't even know how to identify base currency, then it means that you are really, really lagging behind. I repeat, if you don't know how to identify your base currency and your quote currency, then that shows there is a serious trouble. You must be able to identify the base currency, and you must be able to identify the quote currency. Third one, welcome, Mr. Andrew. Welcome, sir. The third one is XAU USD. XAU is for gold, and USD is for and USD is for what? Quote currency. Now, like I said, you must be able to identify the base currency and the quote currency. Let's proceed. Exchange rate. Exchange rate is the rate at which one country currency will be exchanged for another. It is regarded as the value of one country's currency in relation to another currency. Or believe that one currency will rise against another, we buy the strong currency, and we sell the weak if it's the reverse is the case. Another reason why exchange rate moves so fast may result to multi-billion naira companies that need to convert large amounts of money into another currency. For instance, if I take 2 billion naira now to Japan, and let's say I just want to go there for a transaction and I want to convert that money, you know, I'm converting that money to yen. So what is going to happen there is I am selling my naira here and I'm buying yen. When I go and make that kind of exchange rate, there will be a great move in the financial markets. Are you with me? There will, of course, be a great move in the financial market. So that's one difference between, that's one reason why America will always have a very, very strong hand. It's very important to see that their businesses are disturbed. Are you with me? Their businesses still remains intact. That's one thing about the Americans. Now, on this exchange rate, I would like to do something. Exchange rate is actually like this. Where you have, let's say you have a currency pair, and that currency pair is Euro USD. Let's say you have a currency pair, and that currency pair is Euro USD. And let's say on Euro, I'm assuming, please. I just want to note, I'm assuming. On Euro USD, let's say the exchange rate is 700 slash 400. Now, 700 divided by 400 will give you, do your mathematics, that's one. That's 1 point. That's 1.7. I'm just assuming 500. Yeah. If if euro increases in the market, and let's say probably euro increase to 900. So that's what 900 slash 400. Now, when the base currency increases, of course, the cold currency will reduce. There will be a reverse of movement. That's one thing about forex markets. When the buyers are buying, the sellers will find a way to bring down the buyers. So this will be 900 divided by 400. Do your mathematics? 900 divided by 400, that's 2.25000. Now, when Euro USD drops, let's say Euro comes down, that's 500. That's 1 point. Let's say that's 1.25. I'm assuming, please. 000. In this case, I can categorically tell you that this has dropped. Euro has dropped. And don't forget, USD will increase. In this way, I can say this is a sell and this is a buy. I can say this is a sell and this is a buy. So this is how you predict in the forex market when to buy and when to sell. So many people always make this kind of mistake. That's why I would like to show you on TradingView. Let's go to TradingView. TradingView is a platform where technical traders they make analysis from. On TradingView, it's my TradingView account, and of course, this is where I do my analysis from. And what I'll do is I'll just simply go to charts. Well, it's actually loading up. I'll go to products. I'll go to charts. So this is what the charts look like. You can see how wonderful this is. You can see how this is a strategy which I use to trade every day. And the beginners and the traders can only understand this when you are consistent with my training. You know, I'm both fundamental and technical trader. So this is a strategy I use to trade. Are you with me? So this is TradingView. This is the chart. You see the keep going up is an indication that is a buy. And you see the red coming down is an indication that is a sell. So let's continue. So that's it. So let's go into analysis. What's fundamental analysis? The way of looking at forex market by analyzing economic, social, and political forces that may affect the forex market. Remember very well, whenever the market is affected, or whenever the country is affected, the market goes in a terrible state. That's why if you look at the second icon, you see that the idea behind this type of value is that if a country's current or future economic outlook is good, its currency should strengthen. So it means that, like for instance, US, there are less disasters in US. That's why it's so easy for a lot of transactions to take place in the United States. And this is one big reason why the US forex currency pairs and US forex pairs are so common in the financial markets. Are you with me? So that is that. Who is a technical trader? A technical trader is the study of price pattern on a particular asset, and this is when you see technical traders using drawing tools to draw in the financial market just because they want to win in the market. As I am, I do more of technical trading. And I can tell you categorically that since when I do this, it has been so helpful to me. And I can beat my chest that by the special grace of God, knowing the market, knowing how it goes, I can predict when it's going on a buy and when it's going on a sell by the special grace of God. So that's one thing about technical traders. Technical traders, they use tools to predict the entry into the financial market. The third one is sentimental analyst. These people, I don't really like being a sentimental analyst in trading. They are these kind of people that they go and check traders who have been in this business for years, and they check, okay, Mr. James Smith predicted that the market will go on a buy, so let me go on a buy. Mr. Man, in the business of Forex, there's nobody who is the boss. As I'm the one training you here, you can be better than me in just 3 months' time. I don't like to lie here because Forex is open to everybody. And when I mean open to everybody, it's a way of telling people that it is open. Go and learn more. Whatever you learn is good for. That's why the people that generated Forex designed a demo account. They expected you to use your demo account to do a lot of practice so that you understand how the financial market, how it goes. You understand? So that is that about Forex. That is that about the one. Yes, members of the house, is there any question for me before I go? Mr. Izu Nwafo, do you have any question for me, sir? Yes, Mr. Nwafo, I'm with you. Do you have any question for me?
No, sir, I don't have any question. You can continue, sir.
Okay. Do you understand the class?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you very much. At this point, this is where we'll be stopping for today's class. By the grace of God, we'll continue with tomorrow's class. Please, class, don't miss tomorrow's class for anything because in tomorrow's class, we'll be talking about the pips. We'll talk about the lots. We'll talk about a lot of things tomorrow. So I beg you, ensure you are available for tomorrow's class so that you can enjoy this training more. Thank you very much. God bless you and see you by grace of God tomorrow. Yeah. Bye for now. Yes, you have any questions, sir?
No, sir. Thank you very much. I understood
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah. Hope you'll be available for tomorrow, sir.
Yes, sir.
Oh, thank you, sir. God bless you. See you tomorrow, sir. Bye for now, sir.